machine, baby. Cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Going on, entertainers with Time Come Tell with another video, and we talking baddies. You already know what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. All right, so the episode starts off. We already know Natalie's pissed at Summer. She telling Summer, she like, sit down, sit down. Now her and Summer do not agree on the amount of times that Summer apparently called her. She's like, Summer, you called me like 5 times, and Summer like, oh, I only called you once, Natalie. Like, you tripping, mind you. Summer still is looking like a fast food worker. Like, I really want to know, like, when Summer put that fit together, I want to know, like, what was going through Summer's head? Like, because she just was giving fast food worker. So Summer says she only called once. Natalie says she called 5 times. The way that Natalie exaggerates stuff, I feel like she called like 2 times, 2 to 3 times. Like, it was somewhere in between. Because we all know Natalie loves to exaggerate. Just like she let us know that Rolly whooped Daisy's ass. And we all saw how that ended up. So it's like, you know, she gonna give you an exaggeration or two. Now, Natalie lets the other girls come in. Summer go talking about, oh, you know, I feel like Natalie is trying to lie on me and stuff. Let's get T-Mobile on the line. Listen, T-Mobile got other things to tend to than dealing with the baddies drama. So please leave T-Mobile alone. They just got an issue just the other week with cutting people lines off and stuff. They got other businesses to attend to, Summer. Natalie starts talking big stuff when the other girls enter her. She like, yeah, you be calling me and I got real to handle, Summer. I got some real stuff going on. So my big homie tell you what the fuck to do, that's what you do, bro. Like, come on. And I'm like, Natalie be blowing me when she be talking like that. Talking about a big homie. Like, Rolly is a big homie. Now, Rolly must be big and she's your homie, but she not a big homie. Like, Baddies is not a gang. And bitch, you don't bang. You might get banged, but girl, you do not bang. Like, Natalie, please. Like, please stop it immediately. So then Dolly would go, she like, man, like, I ain't gonna lie, Natalie, like, I feel like you addressed the whole, you know, the whole crew, and I feel like one bad apple shouldn't make other rappers like the apple's ripe, you feel me? So it's like, if you're gonna address one bad apple, let it be the apple fault. Don't address the other apples, because it's like, we done all called you, Natalie, but we called you to check up on you, you feel me? We ain't call to really bother you like that, so it is what it is. So Summer's just like, she already addressed me. And then she starts to explain the situation and says the reason why she had a problem is because of what Rolly did and the fact that Rolly was basically trying to get, you know, Big Lex to perform and stuff. So here come Big Lex and her confessionals. By the way, I guess Big Lex, she licked them hot Cheetos off of her fingers because they were gone. She like, at this point, this bitch is just hating on me. Okay, I feel like she just doesn't want me to perform, and she's trying to sabotage me and everything that I've worked for Baddies. Okay, it does give that though, Summer. Like, she's like purposefully pointing out Lex. Although Summer is right, I'm gonna stick by that. You're trying to point her out because you have an issue with her. That's the petty stuff. So don't be mad when you get soft. Okay. So they get to rehearsals, and now before they get to rehearsals, though, Natalie's just like, oh, so we're going to the next city, okay? We're going to the D. So someone like, yeah, my city, yeah. Was I the only one on that preview, right? When I was even seeing the trailer, when Summer walked up to Dolly, it said, how dirty can the deed get? I thought she said the deed. My dumbass thought she said the deed. I thought she said, how dirty can the deed get? Not the D as in Detroit. I gagged. I said, oh. Was I the only one? I thought she meant the deed as a D-E-E-D. Okay? Because I'm like, oh, that's probably like, that's a term that's all right. Like, how dirty can the deed get? Let's do that. You know, what's the deed? She said, how dirty can the deed get? I'm like, oh, okay. Got it. Okay? So we are headed to Detroit, which, you know, Natalie's just like, you know, I'm from Detroit. She was like, I'm not from Detroit, but like, Detroit fucks with me. You feel me? I know people out there and stuff. I ain't gonna lie, I was friends with this person once upon a time. They were gonna get Natalie. This person, right, is from the D and was telling me how, that person and Natalie had a bad, like, they didn't have a falling out, but Natalie has never liked this person. And this person was gonna try to get Natalie God. So every time they talk about Detroit, I just think of that person. I hope that person is doing okay, by the way. Even though they probably hate my guts for nothing. But okay. But yeah, every time they talk about the D, I'm like, I think of that person. I can't. So they get to rehearsals and stuff. Natalie, she still popping her stuff. She like, if any of the girls want to pop ish, you beat their ass and you tell them, get the fuck out, Rolly. Yeah, because that's how we doing it. Yeah, because we about to perform. We're on tour. We doing our biggest ones. Yeah. Uh-huh. So she popping or whatever. Rolly like, oh, I'm glad we doing rehearsals because some of these girls really need work. And you could tell by rehearsals, this lineup, these are the girls that get booked and all this. And in my mind, I'm like, Rolly, you don't even be getting booked like that, no shade. Unless it's for like interviews or stuff. But it's like, when it comes to club bookings, I don't be seeing Rolly on club bookings. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't be seeing Rolly on club bookings. It'd be a whole lot of like podcasts or like little pop-ups. It never just be like Rolly's headed to New York, da da da. Rolly LA, like Big Lex and them do be doing. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't be seeing her out there like that. And it's because of the fan favor. A lot of the girls do not like Rolly, meaning the fans. They continue rehearsals, and Smiley, she gets to shaking in bricks that she calls the BBL. So she beat, 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 beat. She's shaking in bricks. I said, oh my God, okay? Them bricks is huge, like Dolly be saying. Them is huge. She's shaking in bricks. She's shaking in bricks. She's shaking in bricks. Like, I can't. So it's the next day, right? And some of the girls are outside. We got Dolly, Kokilla, Jayla, and Fauna. And Scotty walks up. Mind you, it's cold as hell. And Scotty is wearing her Clueless outfit, which Scotty, you look really cute in that Clueless outfit. Y'all know a hoe never gets cold because y'all know in the Chicago, it was freezing, right? So she walks up, she's like, hey guys, what's going on? Like, catch me up. Like, what's the deets and stuff? So they asking them, they like, so like, what happened in Paris? We heard that y'all was out there in Milan and stuff. Y'all was getting attacked. Apparently, they got bear mace. They were talking about it like it was regular. And in my mind, I'm like, ain't Scotty pregnant? Why are we talking about them getting maced like it's regular? Like, this is a whole pregnant woman. Like, am I missing out on something? Or like, I'm confused. And Scotty, it is your fault. Because why the hell are you let me tell you something. Y'all don't be paying attention to these girls. Scotty is messy. Because why are you paying so much attention to other people getting into it? Ain't got nothing to do with you. You are messy. Y'all let her call me messy. I know I'm messy. Okay, but I get paid for being messy. Scotty, you out there being messy and stuff like that. You end up getting bare messy. You are pregnant. Like, it's like sometimes when they be talking about Scotty in certain situations, it's like we forget that she's carrying a whole child. That was not okay that she got bear mace. What was the joke in that? I did not find that funny. Like, she carrying a whole baby and she getting bear mace. Like, that's crazy when you really, really thinking about it. Okay. Now, they bring up this whole situation with checking temperatures. Y'all, it's so fucking cold. This checking temperature stuff is triggering the hell out of me. If y'all bring up this checking temperature one more time, I'm gonna take a thermometer and stick it up Smiley's BBL. Like, I'm just so sick of hearing about this damn checking temperature. Now y'all need to check the temperature for real, because it's cold in the motherfucker. Like, I'm just so sick of hearing about that stuff. Like, can we retire that storyline now? Every day, every 2 seconds. So, like, what's up with checking temperatures? What's up with checking temperatures? Like, I would just every time Nunu better than me, bitch. I would have brought a thermometer. The moment they bring it up, I would have said, I would have brought it out, held it in the air, and I would have dropped it and left. Every time. I would have had a different color thermometer every time they talk about it. So that way they could shut the hell up and clown them. That would have been a real gag worthy moment too, because they would have got mad as hell. I would have picked up the thermometer, got the temperature in the air, and then threw it on the floor and walked away. Because at this point, like it's becoming pointless. Kokilla even said online that she kept bringing up K Rican name because she wanted her to come back. So clearly she had a mission with keep bringing up this whole situation because it's exhausting. Then we get Biggie, Summer, Tavy, and Mariah, and they're all talking. All of a sudden, Mariah wants to be a woman and give Summer her props. What's the change in attitude, Mariah? All of a sudden, you know, you giving Summer all of this props and all of these good to-dos, talking about like, you know, like, you feel me? Like, I like you, Summer. I think you're funny as hell. You feel me? I think you're amazing. I think you look great. You're a good mother. You perform. Your song is like fire. I really like you, Summer. I feel like we got started on the wrong foot, you know, the wrong sneak. And in my mind, I'm like, why the hell would you do that, Mariah? Why the hell would you do that?
Now, I know you ain't doing that. I can't believe you did this. That's why I don't tell you nothing. Because why you do that? Why I do what?
Did Mama Bear approve? Because y'all know Mama Bear don't play. Like, Mama Bear is very, you know, attached to her cubs. She's very possessive over her cubs. So here another cub giving compliments to an outsider, a civilian. Mama Bear is gonna really get you, Summer. That shocked me because it's like Mariah talk all this crap about Summer, and all of a sudden you give her praises. Girl, bye. I ain't want to hear that, and I don't think it was genuine, to be honest. I feel like she only said that because she didn't want Summer fighting her to date a performance or something. Okay, Biggie had me cracking up in that scene. She said,
You know, I do think Summer's a star, nigga. And Tommy called her a star. But like, I feel like the bitch don't know it in twinkle.
"Bitch, when I tell you ate that, I ain't gonna lie, you ate that up. I got that have you cracking up when she said that. She said that bitch is a star, but she don't know in a twinkle." So they get back inside or whatever, and we have another scene where we catching up Scotty and we checking temperatures. At this point, can we turn off the AC, bitch? So they catching up Scotty. They're like, oh, Scotty's like, what happened since I left this stuff? Scotty's like, you know, I missed you guys since I was gone. I'm like, Scotty is better than me. Let me be pregnant by a millionaire, billionaire, whatever the nigga make. You think I'm gonna be worried about these pack of idiot bitches? You got me messed up. I would be somewhere with my feet up, punani spread open, in a thong in Waikiki. You think I'm gonna be worried about a Summer? Like, man, Scotty, you gotta do better, babe. I'm sorry. Like, you really gotta do better, babe. For you to want to be around these girls is a choice. Because if I had the choice, it would be a no. Because it's always some drama and it's always some BS. Okay, like why? Especially she's pregnant. It's different if she wasn't pregnant. It's like, okay, cool. But you're with child and you want to be around these girls. I don't know, Scotty. You gotta do better, babe. So they started talking about this whole checking temperature stuff. They leave out a whole lot of details. They talking about Nunu. They like, oh, Nunu, you know, that bitch is weird. Like she just keep bringing that K Rican name, and I just keep telling her like she needs to stop. Fuck. You know how Kokilla is. Yeah, I also shut the fuck up. Like she keep doing that. And then here come Nunu. Nunu come walking in with her curls. Okay, her rolls in, very much Florida. She come in, she start bouncing her curls in. She like, I came to find out like what's the tea in the scene. Whole time, the tea is me. And bitch, my name ain't Lipton. So she comes, she sit down, and they start basically talking about her. And then here comes Tavy. Tavy is like a wolf. Okay, she like a big hood wolf. Like, shut up. You know, Tavy must probably hate watching these scenes back because you defend the girls that don't even like you. Kokilla don't like you, and Alfana hates your guts. So I hope you're not watching these scenes back, you know, with a smile because you look like a plumb fool. Okay. So she starts talking to Nunu. She like, you weird, you mad weird, son. You mad weird, son. You keep bringing up my bitches. Stop bringing up their name. You feel me? Stop bringing up their name. I'm not with that. You mad weird. So Nunu like, then what you want to do? What you want to do? They start getting up and then they start like square up, y'all. So for y'all that don't have the Zeus subscription, I just gave y'all a preview of the squabble, okay? Because there was a whole lot of backing up and going in, back it up and going in, okay? Nunu was just trying to not get her eye black, which I ain't even mad at you, Nunu. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you. Okay, Nunu was just not trying to get her eye black. That's why she kept cocking back so much, because y'all know that's what Tavy was aiming for. My whole thing is, I don't even think. I would say, I'm gonna say, I don't think it was really a fair fight because Nunu's a small girl and Tavy's a big bitch. So they get to squaring up whatever they fight. In the first round, I'm gonna have to give it to Tavy. That second round, it was like more so a tie, to be honest, but neither of them was really like scared of each other. Okay. Now, after that happens, Tavy's like, stop talking about my bitches. Stop talking about my bitches. Now, Tavy, do they know that they're your bitches? Especially Corkilla. Because Corkilla has said on numerous times she's friends with Fauna and K Rican. You're not included in the equation, babe. You're subtracted. Okay? So then we get to the performances. And I cannot wait till they bring K Rican so we could dead this storyline already and they can talk about temperatures. And I don't care what nobody says online. A lot of y'all do not like Nunu, right? But let's be real. If y'all say Nunu don't have a storyline, neither does Corkilla and Fauna. Because Corkilla and Fauna's storyline is this whole checking temperatures thing. Just like Nunu's storyline is this whole checking temperatures thing. So everybody need to get a thermometer, stick it under their tongue, and shut the hell up. Like literally. So because I'm so sick of seeing that online and people talking about, oh, F Nunu, she always starting da. As if Corkilla got this big storyline going on. Suki right there and mum's the word every time Suki come in the room. And y'all don't like each other. But from what I hear, when Suki gone, that's when Corkilla gonna talk about, where's Suki? Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about you and Suki. You so worried about no K Rican and Nunu. Let's talk about you and Suki. What happened to that friendship? We just gonna act like it don't exist. We know it exists, babe. Every week we ask you what's the tea, but we don't ever get an answer. But you so worried about Nunu though. Anyways, we get to the performances and DJ Scott. I be feeling bad for DJ Scott. I always think DJ Sky look unprofessional or she don't know what the hell she doing. She come in there, she come with her bag, right? They're like, here come Bobby. DJ Sky, you're late and you're gonna get fired. Oh yeah, you're gonna get fired. You're late. Okay, so DJ Sky's like, I'm not late. She get the DJ and she beat. DJ Sky, please stop letting this show play with your name. Okay. She gonna talk about, she irreplaceable like Beyonce and so on. But from what I see, they hire a whole nother DJ by the end of the season. It's a stud DJ to replace you. So clearly that wasn't the case. Okay. I wonder if they get into it. So first performance that we see, of course, Smiley comes out. She shakes her bricks, of course. Boop, 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 boop. This time she in a thong, right? She's like, I did my big one. I want to get signed by a big label. You feel me? Beyonce, yeah, call me. At this point, Beyonce needs to send a cease and desist because it's disrespectful to you. It's disrespectful to you. It's disrespectful to me, literally. Okay, because first we have Summer disrespecting Beyonce name, and now we got Smiley doing it. It's disrespectful. Okay. So send Zeus a good old cease and desist so they can stop playing on your name. Okay. Next we have Gretch. Okay. I'm cute, petite, a little, retarded, and I stand larded. Yeah. I'm cute, petite, nigga. I love him. Yes. Yeah. Okay. She does her song. The audience is already boo. They boo. I'm like, damn, big nigga Gretch can't catch a break. They boo. Also, Natalie, this is why the girls don't be respecting you sometimes. Why did you go back on your word over the booing situation? This is why these girls think that they could do what they do. Y'all, you let Summer have her way, and you wonder why she be online disrespecting you. Because you let stuff like that slide. Had you put your foot down at all times and don't go back on your word, bitches will know not to play with you. But you be going back on your word, trying to be nice, which I get it, okay? As much as Natalie loves to play this villain role, she's not this mean person. trying to be nice and everything like that. And this is why these girls think that they could do what they want. Literally doing what they want. It's a pickup in the trunk and a pickup in the back. I pick her in the front, then I pick her in the back. When someone was performing and they had that girl shaking her big baby cakes like that, I thought that was Bila. I said, is that Big Bila birthday? I know you lying. But no, Bila's still behind bars, y'all. I said, free Bila. Don't that girl look like Bila? The one who had the black leather shorts and she had like a swoop haircut, black hair long. That looked just like Bila. I said, I know you lying. Ain't that Bila? So they start bringing out the other girls. They bring out Fauna. They bring out Automat. They bring Coachella with her Usher. She even had the Usher fan, which was really, really cute. And then, Automat comes out. She looking like a salamander. Automat, let me find out you was on that Epstein Island. Y'all noticed this episode. She said, Summer is no R. Kelly. Like, we don't like R. Kelly, but his music is ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. There ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind. Let me find out you was out here doing performances for the Epstein niggas. Okay, let me start lying. But no, she did tell the truth though. Like, he is canceled, quote unquote, but there is some people that still rock with his music. But when she said it, I said, oop, wrong timing. Zeus set you up by airing that this week. I'll tell you that much, especially with everything going on right now. That is the wrong week for that comment to air. Bet money we're going to get a statement from Automac. I do not agree with anything that R. Kelly has done, and I don't agree with harming children at all. Then Tinka come out. Let me tell y'all something. Tinka, I really feel like you really flashed us. I didn't appreciate it. I feel like, the screen but then became a little rank because all we saw was your butt cheeks. And I just don't think it was appropriate. I feel like if I was there, I would file a suit against Lemmy for assault because for you to bring your bare ass out there on stage with all of the wind blowing and the smoke machine puffling, I find it to be a little abusive. And I don't agree with it, okay? Tinka look crazy with them pants like that. I don't care what nobody say. And it's all you hating on her and all that, nah, boo. Like, you having them bare ass cheeks out like that was crazy. Them pants don't even look right. Oh my God. Like, it's just like, this how I know Tinka don't got no real baddie friends, okay? Ain't no real baddie friends up in there. Because I would have told you, hey, take them pants off. Literally. I don't even think she had a thong on from what I remember. Like, it's crazy. Then all of a sudden, she get on the mic. She like, yo, Chicago, it's always gonna be nah, Dolly, you Lewis. Now, the fact that Dolly got her next episode, I'm very excited for that because it's like, my whole thing is with this whole nah, Dolly, you Lewis. Don't be mad when she come at you when you constantly making fun of her with this whole nah, Dolly, you lost. Because had the shoe been on the other foot, Tinka would hate if it was nah, Tinka, you Lewis. Because plenty of times this season, it's been nah, Tinka, you Lewis, okay? With the skin, the fights, all that. And what it looks like in the upcoming episode, it's going to be a whole lot of nah, Tinka, you Lewis with your booty out, okay? So I feel like Dolly had all rights to get her because before she did that, they were cool. So for her to do that, of course, Dolly should feel a way about it because it's like, damn, bitch, we supposed to be cool and now you still taunting me. So then here go Mariah. Mariah comes back out on stage and she was supposed to perform. And once upon a time, not long ago, I was a hoe. And I'm admitting it. And we all want her to perform. When a man transitioned to a woman, when a boy transitions to a girl, we all want that. But she gonna keep doing Once Upon a Time. So DJ Sky, I don't know if she pressed the wrong button or whatever. She said she couldn't find it. She ended up getting the Jersey mix of Once Upon a Time, and the right mix wasn't sent. Basically, it just made her look bad and look like she didn't know what the heck she was doing. But my whole thing is, Once Upon a Time can be rap a cappella. Okay? It could be very much rap a cappella. Like, it does not need the background track. But I understand why Mariah would feel away because especially the fact that her and DJ Sky have gotten into it, I'm going to think purposefully you trying to F up my set. Okay? So I get why Mariah is frustrated because you guys did fight. Y'all remember that premiere? She done kicked her in the head. So they get backstage, and all of a sudden we see Tinker using it in the head. Like, you know what bothers me with Tinker? She be doing stuff for attention. I cannot stand people like that. Like, she just want to be seen so bad. Like, she'll do any little thing. Like, she literally wore those pants because she knew everybody would be talking about her. Like, I can't stand people like that. So she breathing in the thing, the inhaler. She like, oh, I got asthma. Apparently, she said she got asthma because Cold Killer had asthma. Goodbye. And she said her and Cold Killer are cool now. My whole thing is with Tinker. You could be cool with Cold Killer, but you steady picking on Dolly and you doing the Dolly thing, and you always trying to poke at her only because the fans don't like her. So you're only doing it because of the fandom. You're not doing it because you genuinely do not like her. That's the problem. And that's what I don't like. Like, you're not doing it, because you genuinely don't like her and then like you hate her guts. Because we've seen the scenes and y'all be talking and cool and all that. But you get in front of the fans, then you see what's on the internet, and all of a sudden it's fuck Dolly. Like, I can't respect that. Like, this is what makes Suki a great performer. Like, Suki came out there and she immediately recognized the vibe of the audience, and she basically kind of calmed them down, so where they're not all rowdy and stuff like that, because they were kind of pissed because they probably had a long time in between the girls. So she immediately got them all hype again, and that what separates a true performer from an amateur, and that's why Suki gonna always get my props for real, because say what you want about her, she raunchy, she ratchet, all that, but it's like she really is the definition of a star. The girls love to call themselves stars and they love to call themselves artists. But that really is a star. You know what I'm saying? That really is an artist. If you want to like be technical, it's Suki. So apparently, y'all, Tommy was on her drunk-ish per usual. They talk about Tommy being drunk like she not always drunk. So after the performance, she hugged like Rolly. She went like this. She put that bitch in a full Nelson, and Rolly was like, and y'all know Rolly probably had a chip or two in her mouth. So she started choking on herself. And Tommy, you know how Tommy is. She don't apologize for that. She like, man, I'm playing. Come on. We chilling. We vibing. Come on, Rolly. Man, you tripping, dog. Come on. She doing one of those to get away with her behavior. So Rolly did not appreciate it. She was very upset, very angry at that. And she was like, oh, next time she probably gonna have to pop her for doing something like that or whatever, right? So, Jayla gives an announcement, y'all. Baddies extended her contract. She like, yeah, I'm here full time, gonna get more money. No shade. Congrats to Jayla. It's the next day. They all on the bus or whatever, right? Rolly did order them a cake, which that was nice of her. They're all on the bus, and then everybody's like happy because they head to Detroit. Dolly hop on the bus and she bop, bop, bop. Tinker, they roll down the stairs like some roly-polies on the bus. It looks like she got Tinker really bad. Next episode, Dolly is like, y'all wanted her activated. She's 10 times activated. Like, everybody getting slapped. I'm so glad she got Tavy, because I'm like, please, somebody had to get her. Okay? Now it's pretty much the episode. I am not recapping the auditions. It's no shade. Congratulations to the boys and girls that did go out there. Hope y'all did y'all big ones. I hope whoever gets casted do y'all big ones. I'm not recapping the auditions. I'm not going into detail as to why, but I'm not recapping the auditions. But once again, congratulations to the ones that did make it. Make sure y'all go over there and do watch it and support all the boys and the girls that did came out. I do know some of my entertainers that watch me did go out to the auditions. Y'all know I was the big advocate for the people that did go out, for them not to get shamed to doing the show, because I do feel like everybody has a certain path. So the people that did go and audition for the show, it's no shade towards y'all. Okay. So once again, congratulations, and we are babies. Bye.